teaching a face-to-face course, Missions 2301, Foundations of Cross-Cultural Ministry, in the fall. This course is for a 60-hour diploma in ministry program. It will be a small class of about 10 students. The majority of these students are non-traditional and have minimal experience in online content. For my design project, I utilized Google Classroom to create an online component for the face-to-face course. I chose Google Classroom for several reasons. First, the Google App Suite provides an ease of use and submission as well as the ability to provide immediate and consistent feedback. This will be a helpful introduction to online content for my students. In addition, Google Classroom offers the ability for student collaboration and supports the pragmatist pedagogy. According to the pragmatist, education is the means by which society and culture are transmitted. The purpose of education is to equip students to find solutions to problems as they arise in their society and culture. Education allows the student to grow continuously, both individually and socially, and enables students with the skills to enact change. This philosophy is extremely important and applicable to the majority of the courses I teach because they are about taking what is learned in the course and directly applying it to real-world scenarios and life experiences. The ways in which I applied this philosophy to the utilization of Google Classroom is through the discussion board and additional assignments. As I walk through the course, I will point out these elements and how they are associated with this pedagogical approach. The course will be assessed by the evaluation of class attendance and participation both online and in class, individual assignments, and the final group project. I've provided all assignments, discussion boards, and additional resources in Google Classroom, but not all content will be online. Therefore, this is not a fully flipped classroom design. Because everyone was given the opportunity to explore the course from the student perspective during the peer review, I will provide the professor's perspective in this tour. You can see as you open the course, there are 3 tabs toward the top of the page: Stream, Students, and About. Stream is where all of the assignments and announcements are created and posted. This is what the students will see on their homepage as well. The Students tab is where your list of students is located. You are able to add or delete students through the action from the course from here or email the group. The About section is where the course description is found, as well as the course Google Drive folder. You can create or place all course resources in this folder that Google creates for you for the classroom. Most of our time will be spent in the stream. As you can see, I've created a welcome message to begin the course. We will meet face-to-face before the students will have access to the online component, so we will go through the online component in our first class meeting. However, I still wanted to make this as simple as possible to navigate, so I included this message to guide the students through the course. I explained that the entire semester is laid out for them in the space below this post. Each week begins with an announcement listing the week we are in, for example, week 1, August 24th through 30th, and the topics discussed and assignments for that week. Below the announcement are the individual assignments for the week labeled assignment. Each assignment has an explanation of what needs to be completed during that week. Most of these assignments will have a link or attachment below the assignment to click in order to complete the assignment. If the students want more information about an assignment, or after an assignment has been completed they would like to see their grade, they can click on the title of the assignment to take them to the assignment itself. After the assignments, a new week begins with a new announcement and list of assignments due that week. In addition to the welcome message, I have also included the syllabus and course calendar. Here is the syllabus. Students are able to view it. They can scroll through and read the entire thing, or they can just click on this arrow to download. Here is this course calendar. It lays out the week, topic, assignments, and due dates for the semester. Scrolling down in the stream takes us to the week 1 announcement. This is the student's introduction to the structure of the course. We'll go through the first week in detail and then hit assignment highlights for the remainder of the course. Here are the assignments for this week. Complete your introductory reading discussion post found below. Sign up for the week to complete your discussion leading assignment by filling out the sign-up sheet found below, and watch the video What's So Different About Cultures Anyway, attached to this post before the next time we meet on August 31st. We will discuss the video in class. So the student will need to first go to the Week 1 reading discussion found here and post in Google Groups. They simply scroll down and click on the Google Groups. A new window will open where they will find an introduction to the reading discussion forum and each week's discussion already available to them. Each student will be required to participate in online discussions of the assigned readings and/or supplemental materials each week. The dialogue is a critical component to this course. A typical discussion requires 3 posts, 1 initial response, followed by 2 responses to other students' posts. We will continue the discussion started in this group in class each week, so I ask the students to be sure to read through all of the posts and come to the class prepared to discuss. These discussion requirements help to develop several of my course learning outcomes and fall in line with my pedagogy, and that through these discussion boards and the continued discussion held in class, students are equipped to find solutions to problems as they are brought up through both course content and their own experiences. Students simply find the week we're in, so week 1, click to open the discussion, read the instructions, and click to post a reply. Let's go back to Google Classroom to see the next assignment. As we scroll down, each student is required to lead one in-class discussion on assigned readings and additional resources. The student is held responsible for creating in-depth discussions and facilitating high-quality interactive participation. The student will choose a day to present on the assigned readings and additional resources for that week, and they will lead the class in discussion. This discussion should focus not only on the content of the readings, but specifically should address 4 concerns: foundational principles, critical issues, useful resources, and questions raised. This assignment also hits many of the student learning outcomes and, similar to the reading discussions, falls in line with my pedagogy in that through this assignment, students are equipped to find solutions to problems as they prepare to lead those discussions and interact with their classmates. This is actually where they will use Google Drive to sign up for a day to lead the class in discussion. So they simply click the link, it opens in a separate window, and then they'll be able to type their name in the week they would like to lead. Just like so. When we go back to the stream, you can see the discussion leading assignment as well is right here below, and the rubric provided. Google Classroom lets me create a general rubric for viewing as well as a separate rubric for each student that I will fill out after the completion of the assignment. So here is the rubric. The students can view this. It opens and they're able to see the total possible points as well as the requirements for the assignment. If I go back and I click on the title of the assignment, you can see that I am able to assign the total number of points, and I have actually assigned a grade. If I need to assign a grade or change the grade, I simply click and I can change the grade to whatever I want it to be. Click outside and it will save that grade. Let's go back. And so the students are also required to watch a video this week before the next class period. And so we'll go back up to the video that was in the announcement for the week. And so they're required to watch this video and then we'll discuss it in class. So they simply need to click on the video. It will open in YouTube and play. As I stated in the welcome, each week is set up like this with an announcement followed by the assignments. I'm going to scroll down a bit so that you can see the other major assignments for this course. The next assignment is the group project sign up, and we're going to scroll down to that so that we can open it up and see that assignment. And so here it is. Much like the discussion leading assignments, the students will sign up using a group Google Drive project sign-up sheet. And so they can open that just like with the other one. They'll put their group names, the title of the project, and the description there. This assignment is their final, and they'll present it the last day of class. I introduce it towards the middle of class so they can get started working on it early. They're to form groups of 2 to 4 to complete this project. This project must give evidence of the integration and application of course readings and lectures. They're strongly encouraged to see this assignment as an opportunity to develop a project that will be useful to themselves and others in developing strong cross-cultural mission ministries in the future. And this assignment encourages collaboration and the direct application of what was learned through course content and discussions to real-world scenarios, thus following my pedagogy. As you can see, this group project also has a very similar rubric, and they also have group project options. And so if they click on here, they can see examples of what projects are available, or they can create their own. Let's scroll down to see the final additional assignments that exist for this course. One is a prayer journal and the other is a prayer reflection paper. Each student is required to pray for 30 consecutive days for an unreached people group. The student will pick a people group and keep a written journal entry for each day of approximately 300 words. They click the title of this assignment and they use a Google Drive template provided for their prayer journal. And so they'll fill that in as they go. Once they have completed all 30 days of prayer, there's actually a red submit button where this blue share button is in the student side, and they'll just click that to submit the assignment. At the end of the 30 days of prayer journaling, they will write a 3 to 5 page personal reflection paper detailing how this period of prayer has helped them grow spiritually and how they further understand prayer as a foundation for cross-cultural ministry. They also submit this paper through Google Drive by clicking the personal reflection paper, which will give them a template for their paper, and they'll be able to write it from here. Again, in their view, the share button says submit. They click the submit button when they're finished, and it has been submitted. Both of these assignments apply to my pedagogy, and that at our institution we believe prayer to be one way to promote change in ourselves and in society, and so we encourage our students to practice the discipline of prayer for this reason. These are the main aspects of my course. I would love to hear your feedback. Thank you very much.